Hello, everybody. My name is Raxtus,
And I'm
and
Soulgale.
welcome back to GTA
Woo!
5, Grand Theft Auto 5. Welcome to Grand Theft Auto 5. Wow,
Yeah,
you ready?
I'm ready.
Alrighty. So, a little bit of background with this game. We actually started a long time ago, and we went ahead and I think we like 2012 or something like that. But we went ahead and got our houses. We didn't know too much about the game at that point.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh man, but how do you make money? How do you actually progress in GTA 5? We're kind of like stuck in a loop. And then along the way, we got, I believe there's a clubhouse here. We got this little clubhouse over here, and that makes kind of some money. We're like, oh, well, we need to buy cars. We need to buy helicopters. There's stuff that we want to get because this game has really nice cars, really nice things that you can actually buy in it and be able to drive. So like this, it didn't really make a lot of money, especially when most of your vehicles cost between like 500 grand to even a million. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh, that doesn't make a lot of money. So we saved up, and eventually we went over here and we got our first cocaine lockup, which is really nice because this produces 100K over a course of like 2 hours or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And for you, you're a lot further ahead than I am because you've already got, I believe, down here in the south, you've already got
I
a
got,
nightclub
I
going.
got, yeah, I got nightclub. I got
You got your
cocaine.
auto shop
I
as
got
well.
my auto shop
Oh
here.
man, and
And
I'm
I
way
just,
behind.
I just got a hanger.
You just got a
I
hanger
just
too?
got a hanger.
Oh my. See, I'm way behind. Way behind. So yeah, that's where we're at in the stage of this. But I'm to the point where I can actually get my first auto shop. And this is really nice because then I'll be able to kind of show a little bit more of like the vehicles that you can actually get, some of the nicer ones, some of the other ones. And the thing too is you're going to be able to see how they drive, how they handle. It's a lot better too if you're actually playing GTA 5 to see how something handles so you can actually get the feel of a vehicle, and especially if you like it. For me right now, I really like that Fitzer Comet. That
Yeah.
Fitzer Comet is a very beautiful car to drive, and I really like the size of it, being kind of a smaller vehicle, has a smaller imprint. You're able to actually kind of turn corners a little bit better, and when you get that thing going straight, it can gun it. It can move. It is very nice for actually going places.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna have to try one.
Oh yeah. So with this though, a little bit of bugs when we were doing this. When we go for the runs for this biker house,
Mm-hmm.
you need to go and resupply the bar. So when you go and resupply the bar, you're going to go out to another location wherever the bar stamp is and pick up a van and be able to drive the van back and resupply your bar.
Yeah.
When you're doing this, interesting thing to note, you're going forward and you hit the brakes. At full speed, you hit the brakes. The car will lift its tail end in the air and dangle by a thread, an invisible thread in the air, and it will stop there and it won't move. So I don't know why this is, but I don't know how many runs we've done, but at least a good third of them, like 33% of them, will have it where 1 out of 3 cars will have that. If you brake, the back end of the car goes up and it sits in the air, and I just get so annoyed at this. I wish this
Yeah.
was fixed. Currently it's not. It's still an issue. This is fresh footage. So like really, like if I'm trying to like make my pitiful way through the game and being able to get enough to be able to buy my first cocaine house or be able to buy anything in this game, I want to make sure that I can actually play the game to begin with and not get messed over just by simple game mechanics. I don't know if it's just the physics engine has something wrong with it or something like that, but oh man, every single time I run into this, I go, really? Really? Because then I drop the whole van into the water, or the van floats over water and gets put in. That's what actually happened the last time.
Oh goodness.
Was the entire vehicle went into the water and it got picked up, pulled over the side of a bridge, and dropped into the water. And I was just like,
Oh, that would aggravate
oh yeah,
anybody.
especially if you have to drive halfway across the map to be able to go get your resupply.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had mine all the way up here before.
Oh my goodness, all the way at this
all
top point.
the way up here before.
Oh.
And all the way right here.
Yeah, and then like you get halfway back and then you brake and then you figure out, oh no, it's one of the bugged cars, and then it just dangles there. It's like, yay, wonderful.
That has happened to me twice.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'm not resupplying this bar again.
No, yeah. So that's just being able to play the game, being able to initiate, be able to make some cash, be able to make some money, and be able to get to getting into the start of it. Driving though, sometimes vehicle steering won't work. I have actually found out that your front tire gets blown when this happens. So like if you're driving around the town, driving around the city, and you're like, wait a minute, you know, especially if you're in the middle of a heist or something like that, and you're like, I can't steer, my steering is awful. Well, most of the time your front tire's blown, and I don't even see it.
Yeah, either your front or your back tire.
Yeah, but mainly if it's steering, you look at the front of your bike and you go, oh, my front tire's blown. That's why I can't turn left or turn right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for planes, this is definite though, because planes, I get turbulence. I get turbulence because it's like, yeah, turbulence will move you randomly. But planes will actually drift randomly. The left or the right wing will lock and it'll just kind of hold in that position, and you're waiting for like a good second and then finally it'll release. So it's not just turbulence at that point, it's like the plane actually will kind of tug, almost like a tugboat. It'll kind of tug onto the right or left wing. So that's kind of annoying because if you're trying to drive a plane and you're like doing loop-de-loop-dees, or if you're going upside down and you're like, I don't want to crash this craft, and then the right or the left side tugs, and then it holds that tug, and it's like, oh no, and you're trying to autocorrect. And I mean, you can save it, but sometimes it's like, oh my goodness, why does it do that? So it's a little bit buggy in driving sometimes. Oh, cache. Remember the cache house?
Yeah.
So we went over to our cache house. Looks like exactly like this.
To our stash
So our
houses.
stash house. So I hit my stash house first, and I don't know what it was, but whatever the scenario was, I walked in first. You walked in second.
Yeah.
By the time we leave my stash house, the stash house doesn't replenish me, because this is supposed to be, I would think, programmed to resupply my stash house. So it should resupply my stash house. And what it does instead is it resupplies your stash house.
Yep.
And I was like, what?
It resupplies my cocaine or my bunker.
Yeah. So we attempted, I don't know what it is, but we attempted to do the same setup scenario where we did like the same exact kind of track our steps and see if it would do the same bug again and then give the stash to me.
Yeah.
Basically, I tried to steal your stash and try to be able to do that. Nope. It's
Just gave it to me again.
Yep, just gave you a double stash.
And
So-
I'm like, why?
No, yeah. So, I mean, like, a little bit of bugs here and there. I don't think we've ever had it happen since, but that was the one where it was like, oh my goodness.
It's like we're just doing our own stash houses.
Oh, yeah. But overall, especially when you're playing any heists, any game modes, I really find it to be an information war, because whenever you're doing a heist, whenever you're doing a game, most of the time, a lot of the time, when you're doing a heist, it's what does the system want from me? Because you don't know until you actually walk into the heist, and then you go, oh, hold on. Oh, this is what it wants from me. Well, that's completely opposite of what reality would say, but I'll go along with it. And you just have to read the situation, the scenario, to actually, because it's not going to what actually happens most of the time for most scenarios. You really
Yeah.
have to read the prompts, and you really have to be paying attention to what it wants, because a few times at least I find that this actually happens. But for one case scenario, it wants you to walk away from an area and then lose some of that, and then I don't know. It's really, for missions, it's really mission specific, but you really have to learn what the system wants from you for missions. It is very much so a learning curve for that.
Yeah.
Maneuvering. Maneuvering, basic maneuvering, just walking around town, trying to do anything. If you're trying to move or maneuver This is such a clunky way to move. I love Warframe for being able to just turn and being able to move, but this is so clunky. Your character, I mean, like he'll just knock into things, he'll stop trying to interact with anything. I get that everything takes time, so like trying to get onto a bike, I like that there's an animation for that and it takes a little bit of time to get onto your bike. But basic maneuvering, trying to maneuver around stuff, I get the parkour. The parkour is pretty nice. You're able to jump over things. But a lot of the time, like if you're in tight quarters or you're trying to make a turn or something like that, oh, remember the ladder situation?
Yes.
The ladder's right here. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going over here. I'm trying to walk. Nope, he'll grab the ladder. He'll grab the ladder, even though it's over here, right where that telephone line, I believe that's a payphone, is.
Yeah.
Even though I'm way over here, he'll walk over, grab the ladder, and start going up the ladder. And I'm like, what? So in certain places, I believe that's downtown. I believe that's downtown. It's just over in this area over here somewhere. But it's in one of these complexes or something like that. But he will grab the ladder even though he's nowhere near it. So it's just very clunky with overall mechanics, especially with just being on foot, trying to walk or run around, especially when you're trying to do a tight quarter or turn or anything like that. It is very clunky. They like to just kind of bump into everything. It is very annoying. And then especially if you're running, a lot of the time too, you will be crashing into everything, especially if you're like a rabbit.
Also, I want to mention about the water.
The water.
Yes, when you're jumping off of a building and landing into water, you'll just instantly die.
Well, it depends on the drop height, but most of the
It
time,
wasn't that
I
high.
actually like it because remember what I said about the new Breath of the Wild, Breath of the Wild 2, I think it was.
Tears of the Kingdom?
Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when he, like the opening cutscene, and he's falling and he's falling and he's falling, and then it's like, and then he hits the water. He doesn't hit brakes. He doesn't have a parachute. He doesn't. I'm like, he just basically exceeded the max diving height. At that point, the water's like concrete. You hit that concrete, your bones, everything gets crushed. You're dead.
Yeah, but it wasn't that high of a building to...
Yeah, so like I get physics there where it's like, there should be a maximum diving point where it's like, hey, I can jump from, 100 feet or something like that, hit the water, I should be fine.
Yeah.
But as soon as like, especially with that cutscene, I was like, okay, how long is he falling for? I think it was like beyond 15 seconds, whatever it was.
Probably beyond 50.
And I was like, he is over dead. He is more than dead. Like,
He's splat.
it doesn't even matter if you are a professional diver at that point and you can dive from a very, like, he's falling from way further than where your maximum point is. At that point, the water is basically concrete. It's like falling off of a skyscraper. You are dead.
Yeah.
There is no situation in which that is not a reality unless the water isn't water and it's like air going backwards or something crazy like that. But yeah, I would agree with that. Water falling, yeah, kind of. If it's too short of a drop and you're just dying, yeah, that can be the case.
Yeah.
Missions and loading time versus Warframe. Love that, because like every time I go into Vincent, this is how we actually mainly get our cash here, is doing Vincent's one. You can do it, I believe it's every day, and it gives you 500k, basically $500,000. So this is how we actually kind of started getting set up with doing the cocaine house here, and we also started off doing the auto shop as well. So I'm going to be able to get an auto shop here shortly, but he, through his Cluckin' Bells mission, you are going to be able to get 500k every time you run the mission. So you can run the mission consecutively multiple times in a row, and every time that you run it, you are going to get 500k from it. So this is very, very helpful, especially for you people that just want to walk into GTA and start working right off the bat. That's a pretty good way to make some money.
Oh, yeah.
And then I would highly suggest make your cocaine house first. If you are kind of patient and you can just wait and just kind of, chill, I would suggest doing a nightclub. If you are like me and you're like, hey, I want to be doing something while I'm making money, do an auto shop right after the cocaine.
Yeah.
Because then you're going to be able to immediately set up shop and actually have something that you feel like you're actually doing to actually making some cash. But if you have time and you're just kind of spending some time chilling and you're just going to be waiting for 4 hours or whatever to get your cash, do a nightclub, because the nightclub is going to be making you some money, which I don't even have a nightclub at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Also, make sure your places or your businesses are close by,
Oh yeah.
because you relocate, you lose all your upgrades and you have to get them again.
Yep. So if I have this business, or any business in fact, and I want to relocate it to another business, you can only have one business of one type. So if I want to relocate a cocaine house to another cocaine house location, I will have to repurchase that cocaine house at full price.
Yep.
And then when I get to the new relocation point, the new relocation doesn't have any of the upgrades that the previous location has. You have
No.
to start over again.
Yep.
So something to clarify on there. You try to move your cocaine house, you can only have one cocaine house at one point in time. You relocate, you have to re-spend all that money just to buy it brand new as it is off of the lot, and you don't have any of the upgrades that you would have with your previous location. You're going to have to buy those again.
Yep.
So that is what it is there. Missions and loading time, though, especially when you're walking into this police station or you're trying to load up a mission, takes forever.
It does.
You could walk away, make a mocha, and come back, and it will finally be done. Oh my goodness. Warframe, I love it because it's like within 30 seconds. You're in the mission, you run the mission, you come out of the mission, you're done. I love that about Warframe. I just, Excelsior on that one, I love that. It's just streamlined. You get in, you get out. I love it. GTA, you're taking a whole hour, go relax, watch a movie, come back, it's finally done. It is just annoying.
Yeah.
Some things to definitely say about GTA in general. I like the reality of it. It just keeps it real. You aren't invincible when you're getting shot at. You have the potential to die.
Yes.
It's very easy to get shot at, and especially with that, if the NPCs have a percent chance to shoot you in the head, and that shot lands, it's an insta-kill. You can be at full health and you will die.
Yeah.
I have had that happen at least 3 times. And I go, wait a minute, I was at full health. What just happened? And you can see where the shot trajectory is. It goes right through your skull and you go, oh, I got headshot.
Yeah.
I am straight up dead. So yeah, there is a percent chance for it, for an NPC, or maybe it's just accuracy. If they're accurate enough, like if they're military, especially some of these guys are military, or if they are just more accurate than not, if they get a headshot off on you, you go down. You are dead the first shot.
Yep.
So I like that. It keeps it real like that. You have to make your own money. A lot of these businesses, you have to be able to make your money. It takes a lot to be able to get multiple businesses starting up. So this is my first one after the cocaine house, and this is where we're actually kind of in the prime of just starting up the business for me and being able to make some money. So this is really
Yeah.
nice. You're going to be able to make some money, but at the same time, you have to really work at it to be able to make your money. Again, Vincent is a very good way to start out and make 500 grand when you're starting out. So this is
Oh,
great. You don't
yeah.
have to own a business. You just come straight up here, start his mission, and it's $500,000 every day if you can run the mission. The mission is kind of tough, but not too tough.
Yeah.
Travel time. Like you said, with having businesses close, it's really nice to have everything in one location.
Yeah.
If you have your home base, anything nearby, you want to be able to have all your businesses really close by wherever your location is. So if you have a home base, try to figure out where your home base is going to be located, which place you want to buy, and then find all the relatively close auto shops or whatever your routes are going to be, and try to plan around that where you're buying the buildings that are closest to you. Like we've said with relocation, trying to relocate is actually real pain.
It is a real pain.
Just buy the buildings at full price, or if they're out discount, try to get the buildings that you want near you, because that's going to be better for location, because they're closer to you, less travel time, more money, and more time saved.
Yeah, especially for the cocaine house.
Oh yeah, we have to travel all the way up here, and every time that we sell, we have to sell to Los Santos, so we have to travel all the
the way
way
down.
back down. So this is where it's like, oh my goodness, it takes a very long time.
Yeah.
Um, Again, with travel time, it's effective not to trash your transportation. So if you get a helicopter, anything like that, or if you get a bike, it is much faster moving on this bike, a heck of a lot more fast than if you're just walking. If you're walking, you will take an hour trying to get to where you're at. If you're on your bike,
Yeah.
you will be able to move around very quickly, very easily, and get to where you want to go. If you trash your bike, this is the one thing I don't like, but I mean, it keeps it real. If you trash your bike, you're on foot. You're not going to go very far very quickly. So,
No.
especially if you have any cars or vehicles, keep them on the road. Most of the time, for most missions, it's actually going to want you to keep those vehicles on the road, because not only is it quicker, but trying to go up and trying to shortcut through any of these mountains is way longer than just following the roads.
I've actually been doing supply runs like by myself for the cocaine, and I had like maybe 2-3 vehicles that I did by myself,
Yeah.
and I just did shortcutting through the mountains.
Oh my goodness. But it takes a lot longer, doesn't it?
No, I think it's a good shortcut.
Oh, well, maybe in some cases it's not. But I find, like, especially if you have a helicopter, don't trash it. Like, you're going to
No.
be spending so long trying to find another piece of transportation versus just using what you've got and trying to get there as quickly as you can,
Yeah.
instead of trying to swap multiple vehicles and just kind of wasting time at that point. But yeah, it's more effective, I would have to say, not wasting your transportation. And with GTA overall, pros and cons, positives, negatives about it, I'd have to say the negative is copycat, especially when you're talking about swearing in this game. They make it habitual with this game, with the
Yeah.
language, and this is rated M for mature. This is mature content. But when someone is saying something and they're saying it multiple times, it does get drilled into your head, and you are more than likely bound to repeat it. I mean, you can watch yourself to some extent, but when this game is prolific with the language like this,
Yeah.
it's to the point where you're going to repeat it over and over and over again, and it'll rub on you, and that's not something that's great to rub on you. I wish there was profanity filters, or even that you could just turn off the chat or the NPC
The-
audios,
The dialogue.
the
of there.
dialogues, yeah, but you can't. So I mean, there is that huge negative. If you don't want to be listening to that junk,
Yeah.
you might want to find a different game, because it's not that great on that. Especially though
No.
with vehicles, I love vehicles.
I did too.
But yeah, it is crazy driving too. But it's good. Same thing with the missions. It keeps it real. Really like that. Yeah, just the language. Just the language.
When I bought the auto shop, he was saying so many things.
Well, he was saying the same thing.
Yeah, he was saying the same thing
Over
and
and over.
over and over again.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm
it's
like,
just like, nope.
can I shoot you in the face?
Yeah. Can you just shut up? Give me the mission and let me be on my way.
Yes, please.
But yeah, language is not something, if you're looking for this for a teenager and you don't want them saying some words, maybe not. But at the same time, I'd have to say one of the best positives is great cars, great automotive. I love the vehicles, being able to drive your vehicles. And especially with like combat, it's not that different from Warframe, to be honest. There's nothing really bad about it. The combat is actually pretty nice, especially if they could add in some more weapons here and there, that would be awesome. I'm pretty sure that they could add in a few more, I would think. But
The thing I don't like about this is there's no bullet jumping.
oh,
I like bullet jumping.
yeah, like ground or on like a
Warframe. I like bullet jumping.
yeah, but I mean, like, this keeps it real. Like, you're
I
just
know.
walking around. The main thing, I mean, even if you can't bullet jump, you do have a basic jump,
Which kind of sucks.
which I mean, like, it kind of sucks, but I mean, they do a pretty good job on parkour, like jumping over and jumping onto things. They do a pretty good job. But then if you're in a hustle and the the character does something that you're not wanting them to do, then it's just like, oh my goodness, because it's so easy for the computer to just go, oh no, I'm gonna grab the wrong thing at the wrong time, and then you're like, no, I want to go the other way, and then you get
Yeah.
shot because of it, and you're like, oh man. But yeah, great game, great cars, great, love it. Let's go ahead and grab that auto shop.
All right.
Wanted to go over where we're at within GTA. So I'm going to go ahead, go internet, Maze Bank, and I'm going to grab that auto shop.
Yeah.
Ooh, man. And I really like this location over here. Membership. Oh,
The LS or LCS.
ooh, I'll have to grab staff members later. So, like, especially when you're buying anything here,
Yeah.
if you want to come back and you want to go, hey, wait, I want that staff member, you can always come back to Maze Bank and grab the one staff member after you've bought the building.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and buy that. Oh, I need a little bit just for a staff.
Yeah. You're almost there to one staff.
Wow. Then I'm gonna get a phone call.
What up, though? Lil Birdie told me you got a mod
Is that the
shop.
dude?
We
Yep,
in
that's the
business, fool.
dude.
Okay. See, I don't have to listen to anything. I always start and end my phone calls like that.
Yeah.
Just grab the phone. Hello, bye. Let's go.
Yeah, that's the dude that says the thing over and over again.
Yeah. Too much jabbing though, especially with this. I just too many phone calls. I don't like listening to people, so I shut them up real quick.
Yep.
All right. Oh, I can't wait. Especially with the export business. Like with Simon, you can only do one. Mm-hmm. This one you can do 10, and each export is like 20K, I believe.
It's 20K, yeah.
Yeah.
20,000, 10 exports. So how much would that be?
200K rand.
Yeah. All
So that's a fifth of a million. So that is quite a bit. And I get into my shop.
I already bought mine, so
Yeah, you're a little bit more advanced in the game than I am. Oh, finally. This is exactly where I want to be.
oh, hello.
Hey, my wrench.
I can modify a car. Let's modify a car real quick.
Oh, who is intruding into my property?
This'll do. Shit, this'll do.
I could do my thing in here. Where's our partner at?
I don't know. We should make ourselves at home, baby. Shit. Come here, girl. You need to take all this shit off.
You a bad motherfucker.
Nah, you a bad motherfucker. Give me that.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah, she's gonna hurt herself.
You motherfuckers been there the whole time?
Oh, shit,
Yep,
you
just
did.
watching.
Finish this shit later, baby. Come on, let's go and take care of this business. Let's get a look at you.
You were with Mimi, right?
At the car meet.
You don't look like much of a driver to me.
You heard what she said. You look like a hoe. Just kidding, baby. But I've seen this girl turn a tired V6 into a red-hot killer, baby. And I don't even want to tell you what she did to this inline 8. She also knows people. And if she's saying she don't like what the fuck she see, I'm sorry, motherfucker. But y'all gonna have to show us something special, you dig?
It just so happens I got something you can help me with. One time took my pink slip. They got my car. The same one you saw sitting at the meet. Get it out the impound lot and bring it back here.
If you is what you say you is, it should be easy. If it ain't, this little business arrangements we got between us all, it's over before you even get started. Don't be in this bitch wasting my motherfucking time.
We'll see you back here.
Don't be too quick. Baby girl got some body work to do.
Oh, do I now?
Oh, baby, bring that too.
But I
All
only
right,
use
Steph
it for
is
very
doing
special
your job.
occasions.
Special occasions is what I got right here in my pants.
All right, so I got to do setup. Every single business.
Yeah.
Every single business has their different setup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need help with that?
An impounded car.
I'm coming to
Remember,
help.
just a little friendly test.
Here we go. I'm gonna go to the police station.
Yeah, you have to get our car back.
Ah, she likes her hot ride.
Hey,
Well, at least it's not hot pink.
Oh gosh, like that one dude that you serviced his car.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I had to do a hot pink one.
Pink dude. I mean, if it's for breast cancer, great, you know, but otherwise it's just like if I'm driving that thing and I'm a guy, I got a pink car. Huh? I mean, unless your favorite color is pink, I guess, but still, it's a very odd color for a man to be driving.
Yeah.
Lipstick pink. Oh my goodness.
I might just go for a chopper or something over in the airport.
Oh yeah.
Because
Sparrow.
if I probably help you, I'm probably gonna get cops on me as well.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's back there. Okay. Yeah, Sparrow or are you gonna go Cargo Bob?
I might get a cargo
Cargo
bob.
Bob might be a very good option.
If I can find a cargo bob.
Cargo Bobs can lift up. Oh, oh, oh.
You're already getting shot at.
Let me return. Nope. But Cargo Bob is a very good one for being able to lift up vehicles.
Yeah. It is really good. I'm trying to save up for a cargo bob jet sand to put in my hangar.
Jet Sam is just quieter than the basic version, isn't it?
Yes, and you said something about more capacity on it, weight capacity or something, or is it just the same as the cargo
It's
bob?
just the same. I believe someone was doing a mission and they have the air freight, which that does have a little bit more capacity. If I get seen here, I'm going to run for it. Nope, I'm cleared. Okay, I do need that car though.
Aw, I made that jump before last time with my bike.
But yeah, I like the Jet Sam because it is very, very quiet.
Yeah.
It's not loud.
Aw, I don't want to put it in storage. I want my bike. Aw, okay, never mind then.
I'm aiming for your head!
you're good.
Get rid.
There is no cargo bob,
You uncreative piece of shit!
but I will take the Frogger.
Where is the car?
It's in the garage, in a garage somewhere.
Downstairs? What?
I never had that location, so I don't think
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of police outside of the location.
I had a different location. It was like in the garage or something.
Hey!
Talk to me, guys.
Okay,
Oh, it's probably down the
Put him on
ramp.
the floor.
let's go over there. This place is a good area to get cargo bobs at.
We need backup!
Is it in here or am I just dying? Yep, I'm just dying. Why is it in the deepest part? I do not get that. 3 stars.
Well, there's usually cargo bobs here. What? Maybe if I reload the area. I like flying a helicopter better than a plane in this game.
Oh yeah. I almost wonder about the Havoc. Oh, where's the heli? It's there. Okay.
You crackhead!
Great. Okay, well I gotta find that car.
They just disappeared.
Maybe we'll get some cargo bob now. Oh, there was one, but it disappeared. What?
Give it up! You're fucked now!
I gotta reload. Fuck you. Anyone got
Oh,
Give me cover. Oh man.
why are you disappearing, cargo bob?
What the?
It's very weird.
I'm running the whole block around this thing. Do I have to take out
Turn.
the cops in the front? Oh my goodness.
I kind of took some cops.
Yeah, but there's a whole army outside.
I know.
She wants her car back, huh? I must be a hitman or something. Sheemanese.
I took some cops out, and then I just took the cops out that were guarding the car, and then I just quickly got in.
Move in, man. Move your ass.
Ah. Okay, I really hate
You animal.
flying this copter.
It's over!
Maggots. Suppress fire. Look out.
What the? They're behind me, aren't they? Yep, they're behind me. Where does it want me to go? This is the thing, you gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
Learning what the mission wants from you, 101. You have no clue.
No.
Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Oh my goodness. How many times pedestrians have just kind of messed us over?
A lot.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna punch her. Yeah. I bring fists to a gunfight. That's gonna do me a lot of good.
I wish the swimming was faster in this game.
Well, I know where I'm going now. I just need to jump in there, get halfway around the pike, and then jump out. My goodness.
Okay, I never hurt you guys, and now you're. Eh. Where's my thing?
Let's get in there. We got a man down.
Oh, come on.
Whoa. Game freeze.
I just want your cargo, Bob.
There we go.
I want that cargo, Bob.
Oh. Yeah, of course he's got a clean shot on me.
And then all is forgiven once I'm dead.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
I thought he was just going to be a coward and hide behind there. I go the wrong way again. Ooh, I am having loading issues.
This is a high-end game, I'm guessing. Like,
See, he's not there anymore. And it's like he was there. Dude, you're going to be an annoyance. Eat lead. Okay.
it's very hard to get a cargo bob in this game now.
Oh yeah, take out all the road signs.
I just made it. Okay. Cruise control, sweet.
Hey, I see you. The truck in my car just told me it's on the move.
I finally
Not
got your
bad, y'all.
car.
Looks like me and Kay gonna make you rich after all. I'll see you back at the shop.
Your,
Right after you lose the
your
cops.
yellow beetle.
Your yellow beetle.
Okay, that's not the right way to go. This is the right way to go. I am going to mess over her car real good. I'm going to be paying for repairs.
She doesn't care if you
She
total it.
doesn't care.
She doesn't care.
Oh,
if
you can just leave it, just grab it, leave it, and then just like, yeah, I took it.
No, you gotta bring it back, but she doesn't care if you wreck it.
Really?
Yeah, because I wrecked her car, and she's like, I don't care.
Me. That's fine. I want my car back, but I mean, like, you can trash it. Doesn't matter too much. You'd think you'd want your property returned in full.
Yeah.
There we go.
Now, can I get this cargo bob in peace, please? I would like this cargo bob.
Oh, the heli? Really? Oh yeah, there we go. But like I was wondering too about the one helicopter. I think one spot did a chapter on it. He did a pole line test.
Yeah.
That was actually looking pretty good because in any of the other aircraft, you run it up against a building or have any collision, rather than like if you have rockets or anything like that. And every single aircraft in one pole line test, impact test, they get blown up. And the Havoc doesn't. So I like that about that one. If it's true. I got your car.
You people are a pain. Eat some snacks. Give me this cargo bob.
Well, I got her car back.
Sweet. I finally got a cargo bob.